Cyber friends, this is Mitty Man coming back at you from Walker's Music with yet another word for today. We give God the honor and the glory, people. We give Him all the praise. We had choir rehearsal on last evening, and I must say, like I told you on yesterday evening, that this here choir is a group of people that is very, very unique, and they really try to do what is right. And we really have a good time. Matter of fact, one of my buddies that I used to ride with, me and him, he passed away a couple of years ago. He was one of the choir members of this church. And we miss him. But we know that I really believe old Ronnie had it right with God. In other words, I believe he had his business fixed. So, but every time in rehearsal, we get to thinking, and it's a song he used to love. I taught him how to sing it, called Nicodemus. It's an old Sensational Nightingale song, and I taught him how to sing. He wanted to sing that song so bad, and I finally got a chance to teach it to him. So of that we are glad. In other words, give him a shout out to YouTube family, to Baby Justice, all the way to Big Papa JT, as well as Mama JT. Y'all know the routine. End Time Harvest Gang, we giving y'all a big shout out. Brother L.A., Kingdom Knowledge, Brother Ella Michael McCrae, Brother P.P. Drawing, Brother Hardin Cliff, Brother JT, Papa JT, as well as Brother Orange Flavor, and our sister gang member, Ms. Hot Yoga. We're giving all of you this. We're giving you your shout outs and your accolades. Honor to whom honor is due. I want to say a few words this morning, people. I'm not going to say very much, but I hope that I don't. I'm going to try not to worry you long. But I got something that I want to say, and it needs to be said more than just one time. I've been listening to different things and seeing different things around the net, and as well as in the churches and everything. And you got some people that'll talk on it, and some people will not talk on it. Everybody got their opinion about this and that and the other, and that's all right. Everybody, got a right to their own opinion. But you cannot mislead people. That's a danger in that. We can't mislead, even though we might be sincere. But sometimes we can be sincerely wrong. That is me as well as you. But people, I wanted to just walk with Mitty Man. I always said just a little while, and just listen and take heed. Understand this here if you can. It's a lot of talk going on about how the world situation is setting up for this and setting up for that, and we know that. Those of us that are Bible scholars that understand the Word of God and study the Word of God, we know that there are some things that is getting ready, that's getting in place to usher in this man of sin. This man of sin is no secret to the believer people. I'm gonna tell you, he's no secret. When he arrived, we should know him. I just want to tell people is Satan has no new tricks, and Satan's game plan has not changed over the eons of years. We must remember, people, out of all the speculation about the markets and this and the governments and all, Satan's not worried about that stuff. Satan wants to be worshipped. That's his main thing. Satan wants to be praised, and he wants to be worshipped. That's always have been his agenda from the very start. After the iniquity was found in him, you see, God created Lucifer. And then Lucifer got full of pride, and he became the devil or Satan. God created Lucifer, which when God created him, they say he was perfect. From his creation, he was perfect. Lucifer was a very powerful angel. He had the duty of God and the throne of God. So Lucifer there's no telling how much Satan knows about God, people. And Satan could care less about our government. Satan could care less about our money. He don't care nothing about that stuff. But what Satan wants is worship. He wants the very thing that God desires from his creation, and that's to be praised and worshiped. That's what Satan wants. That's what it's all about, people. That's what it's all. Forget everything that you hear about Satan trying to set up this religion. Yes, it is about religion, but it's about worship. It's about praise and worship. Satan still trying to get that from God, which is only belongs to God. That's been his agenda from job one. If you go back to the Garden of Eden, after they was expelled, after Adam and Eve failed, and they had their firstborn son, Cain. Then later on, Abel came along. Well, Why did Cain kill Abel? It was because of what? Cain became jealous of what? Abel's sacrifice unto the Lord. Because of the fact that God showed more favor toward Abel's sacrifice than he did Cain. Because Cain's sacrifice was offered in his from what his per se the till of the ground, meaning he was a farmer. Abel gave his best, which God requires from us to this very day. Our best. Whether it be in worship, praise, whatever we do, we give God our best. We don't give God something that we don't want. And this is how I come by saying that God had respect to Abel's sacrifice more than he did Cain. Cain that probably went out there and cut something up and whatever, from what he had grown, probably the worst of the worst. And they set it up there and thought God was going to have respect to it, and he didn't. So therefore, what happened? Out of envy and jealousy, he killed his brother. First sin, people. First sin. And it was all about what? Worship. That's what it's about now. Satan has no new trick. He wants us to worship him. This is what this man of sin coming in on. He's coming in on peace and prosperity. People don't look for death and destruction. No. Not at the beginning. He's coming in on peace and prosperity. He's coming in subtle. He's not going to... The devil comes in as an angel of light. We know this from the word. So why are people just keep talking about he setting this up, he said it. No. That man doing it. Man doing all these here things, talking about governmentals and government this and that. And that is part of it. But I'm saying, I'm letting everybody know that Satan's main agenda is worship and praise. His thing is to get that from God, that he tried to get from God from the very start. He wants you, he wants me to worship him. That's the whole thing. That's the whole agenda. You don't believe me? Go to the gospel. Go to the temptation of Jesus. Look what he tried to get Jesus to do. What? Bow down and what? Worship. That's it. This is the middle man saying whatever you get into. If God's not in it, best that you come out of it. This middle man saying peace, goodbye.